Hey y'all, and welcome back to another video reactions. Minimum, where if you like, comment, subscribe, and support any type of way you a beast. And we back again with another video. So Messy Doll and Grit Baby have fallen out. So y'all know Grit Baby had the people to get up on her panel and support everything she do, or pretend to support everything that she do, even though that she wrong. Well, Messy Doll was one of those people. So what ended up happening was Grit Baby was on live with Messy Doll, and some man got up there and was basically saying stuff about Messy Doll, which Messy Doll felt like was racist because he was calling him Bubba, and he said where he's from, that is very racist. So anyway, he was telling Grit Baby to get the man off. Grit Baby wasn't listening. He was telling Grit Baby, like texting her and telling her like me and this man gonna have a problem, like he being racist, trying to explain to her why it was racist. And Grit Baby muted him and basically let the man that got up on the live being racist stay on there. So then that set Messy Doll off. They've been making videos back and forth, and now he's saying that Grit Baby's kids are doing what adult things. So we're gonna listen to what he has to say. We'll listen to what Grit Baby has to say, and we'll give our full reaction on it.
Alfred and Miracle are brothers and sisters. Ask her, why is Miracle and Alfred laying up and you catching them and you just cussing at them and you ain't doing nothing about it? Miracle now started having her peas, you know what I'm saying? Her peas, her period, and Alfred, you don't know them children. Them kids are in their head. They're what you call it? What's the word? Y'all, they're curious. You know what I'm saying? So you got to stop that. You get what I'm saying? But she ain't gonna do it because she's thinking about that type of stuff in their head. Because they have to see it. Like when she was crying about, when y'all found out about she was riding the man in front of Miracle. Like I told y'all, the landlord brother stay there, and the landlord brother serves Grip. Serves. You know what I'm trying to say?
Now, that's not the only time he has said it. We're going to get into Grit Baby's response video, and then we also going to get into the video that he originally did in the beginning that even really started all of this. And then we're going to give our full reaction. But this is absolute crazy.
So you guys, with that being said, this video is for Messy Doll. Messy Doll, what I need for you to do for me, quit talking on me to get viewed. You still not going to be on my level. You could never possibly be on my level for the simple fact the way that you treat people. And all your content is messy. And one thing about God, he do not breast no mess, but he honor the truth. With that being said, can you please keep Miracle and Junior out of your mouth? You talking about they doing this and that together and stuff. There's something wrong with your mental to continually say that about some kids. Like, my thing is, y'all get mad at me on the internet and dog my kids, and they ain't got nothing to do with it. Come from me. Leave my kids alone. Is something wrong with you? Do you have the common sense that God gave you, or you lost it too to the devil? Like, at this point, you need to find something to do. You need to do it very safely. Because you ain't going to keep keeping my kid name in your mouth and don't think it's not going to come with consequences. Everything we do come with something. So if you keep putting my kid's name in your mouth and keep telling them type of lies about them, you will be putting yourself in a predicament that AJ not going to be able to get you out of.
And this is the video that first started it off, all about when he started talking about Grit Baby's business and what she allegedly told him.
Grip. Tap the screen, y'all. If you keep my name in your mouth just like this morning, I'm gonna put this little bit out there. I told you, next time you say something, start putting your business out. Grip, this come from Messy Doll. This come from Messy Doll. Tell everybody how you told me on the phone how you found out when you called Alfred and Miracle hunching. That's all I'm gonna say for right now. That's all I'm gonna say for right now. She called Alfred and Miracle hunching. Call it what you want to. And I can tell you more. Hello, you guys. Make sure you comment, like, and share. You guys, y'all know I don't speak on kids or whatever, whatnot. But Grip spoke on my daughter, said she's oogly, UGLY, and this is it. First of all, you never heard my daughter's voice. You never seen my daughter. But anyway, secondly, Grip, let's talk about Alfred and Miracle. You said numerous of times to me when you was HIGH about you walking in on Alfred and Miracle or whatever or whatnot. And at the hotel room, it happened 2 times so far as I know at the new house that is not in your name.
First things first, one can only hope and pray that Miracle and Junior are not actually doing it. I really just hope that if there is in fact a situation, that Grit Baby is going to get them some type of help, because that is disgusting. And then two, if they are doing that and Miracle already has her period, that ain't gonna look good if she was to end up getting pregnant. One, and two, by her brother. Three, if she got them kids living with that man in that house, and all them little girls running around with men living around in that house that she don't know from a can of paint, anything could be happening to them kids. Next, I want to say, Messy Doll, I do agree with Grit Baby on this part when she say come for her and not her kids. When you are coming for her, you do not have to put them kids' business out, even though you are doing a dig at Grit Baby. You are exposing children. So what you exposing children, that ain't about the right. You also sat on their panel so many times and watched Grit Baby do wrong. Regardless of what your motive was, regardless of how you talk about how much money you made from this situation, you watched kids be done wrong, and you had the opportunity to speak up for those kids, but instead you let money and clout override everything, and you justify everything she did. And you knew all of this stuff, and then you sit back and you wait until you got upset and you and Grit Baby fell out. And then you came out and you started talking about Grit Baby and what you knew that she told you. I just don't personally like them types of people, because say how you feel up front. Say it with your chest, loud and clear. Don't sit and wait until you get upset and now you got so much to say, because what are we getting in here? You could have been said that a long time ago. You could have been said that, but feeling like you throwing it in my face and coming to the internet where you know that people gonna have so many opinions and weigh-ins on Grit Baby's kids, knowing that them kids gotta go to school, knowing that them kids gotta be around other people, and you know that they in this new neighborhood, which doesn't justify the situation, which the situation should be loud and clear because of what's going on. But what I'm saying is, instead of calling and figuring out where Grit Baby is, when you had the opportunity, you sat back and you got on here and you ran to the internet. Not CPS, not the police to do an investigation, not none of that. And you knew that she got all of this going on. That's just not like, that's not pure hearted. And for you to have a daughter, you should understand how important it is to protect kids in this world. Your child, somebody else's child, whatever the situation may be, it ain't no amount of money or clout that's gonna sit up here and help you to get to a point where you feel like kids don't matter. And then, do you talk to her kids? Do you sit around and speak to her kids when you on the phone with her? And just for you to turn around and get on this internet and say that? And everybody see a lot of how them kids is living now. None of the Grit Baby's content really reflects around her kids. None of Grit Baby's content is none of the same of what it was previously. So you being closer to her feeling comfortable enough to tell you this stuff, that should have been your opportunity to speak up for them kids. That should have been your opportunity to say, hey, Grit Baby, this ain't right. You need to get them some help. You told her to whoop them kids, and that's what she needed to do, and she did not do that. But whooping them does what? I mean, don't get me wrong. Kids need discipline. Yes, get on to them. But if it's continuously happening, then there's something much deeper. And if you know that she did what she did in front of Miracle, from what your words say, why would you just sit up here and tell her that she need to whoop them? No, she need to get them into counseling. She need to get them evaluated. She need to have them placed into a evaluation center. Anything going on, but not you just sitting up here telling her to whoop them. She don't whoop them, which whooping wouldn't help because they still doing it. They still doing what they doing, apparently, from what he said. And then two, what after that? A whooping does what? What is a whooping gonna do for a child, for real? Not talk to them, not try to understand them, whoop them. Grit Baby is the wrong person to even be sitting here having these kids while you say she doing what she doing. The man is serving her. The man is serving her. The man is serving her. I would think that you would have put in more work to try and get these kids help, because Grit Baby was comfortable enough to tell you all this information. Grit Baby was comfortable enough to feel like you her friend. And Grit Baby get on this internet, and I'm glad that she speak up and she tell these people her business just so people can expose what's really going on behind the scenes, because these kids need help. But CPS don't seem like they doing nothing. CPS don't seem like they helping them kids, and them kids need help. Grit Baby is not the right person to have them kids right now until she get herself together, and she takes no accountability. She takes on none of that. And so them kids is suffering behind the scenes. You can make it all look good when she get on her and beg for cash ups, when she on social media all day. All of that can be fine and dandy for the moment. But what's deeper than that? But y'all let me know what y'all think down below. Thank y'all for all the likes, the shares, the comments. I will see y'all next video. Peace. Thank y'all for the love and support.